All right, everybody, it's time for the final track of day one, and this is where things really count, especially for our bottom 8. There are opportunities for people to still stay within the competition, even if they are currently within the elimination side of our leaderboard. That bottom 4, at least 3 of them can push themselves up into the losers bracket. We'll get that on screen now so you can see. 20 points is what you can get if you get first place on a track. So if you look at it in terms of the math, Zach, Bragstad, Zelly and Master are all safe. Even if Halito were to get 20 points, he wouldn't be able to get into that winners bracket. But the losers bracket and the 11th, 10th and 9th placings can switch things around. My name is Parla.
I'm Joe.
So we have a talking apple now. I'm Bircho.
There we go. It's been a pleasure to bring you all the action over the course of the day, and I'm really looking forward to checking out this 6th and final map. In fact, let's take a look at Joe's demo on it. What's it called, Joe? Give us the rundown.
Pyrexia.
Pyrexia.
Yeah. This is the Fever sequel, if you remember Fever from year 1.
Well, you've been mentioning it over the course of the day, and you think this is one of the toughest maps in the entire competition.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I think
it's based on one of the toughest maps
based on one of the
ever.
toughest. Okay.
Yeah, it's something that I really like. I spent a lot of time making it. I tried to really incorporate features from the first one, put it into this one. It's fun. It's 2-lapper, long track, about 2 minutes.
2 minute, guys, a 2 minute map, 2 minute track, a long one. Are you ready to get low? You're going to give it the beans. Still just thinking of the beans. That's good.
These guys are all watching and they're trying to remember this line, but I don't know if you guys remember first year, we showed the final 2 guys the correct line, and DJ Aussie watched it and forgot it and screwed it up and ended up getting 2nd place. So just because they're all watching it now doesn't mean they'll remember.
Yeah. 2 laps, you've got to stay focused throughout. 2 minutes, that's very long. In terms of World Championship tracks,
yeah.
What is the longest that we've seen in terms of time, if you can remember?
This one might be
I think so.
up there.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted for reference.
2 minutes is usually the absolute max.
Yeah.
Or
clearly
tracks.
that wasn't the intended line. It's gonna be tricky, guys. So it's gonna, it's a fun one.
And you would have got this demo on your PC or on your phone?
This was on my phone.
Okay. Phone boy.
But, I mean, this is probably at least an hour of me just jamming on my phone with this track to get this time.
And what time did you end up with, if you can remember?
I think the best I've ever done on this was a 2:05. I'm not sure which time we're looking at here.
Okay.
It's not a 2:05.
God,
I'm pretty sure.
Looks really tough.
Yeah, this
really,
one was
really
slower.
tough.
This was a worse time.
It's interesting as well, the dynamic of 2 laps, right? Because obviously when you start the first lap, you're starting from a stop. Whereas when you're going into the second lap, you're going to have some sort of momentum, right?
Correct, yeah.
And you have to factor that in, and then you can keep the same line or change your lines. Can we expect some of that in this final track of the day?
Yeah, going into lap 2, you do have a lot more speed, and you will see it's a slightly different line, but in the end, it kind of puts you on the same line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got the music
We have
going?
music going.
All right.
Is going.
Now, if you remember, we're doing Battle of the Beards.
And
so.
Battle of the Beards. Let me tell everybody at home, in case they missed it, what Battle of the Beards is. So, whilst our top 12 competitors out of the 60,000 plus compete to get to this World Championship finals, whilst they battle it out on this map, we have our own battle on the desk, the Battle of the Beards. It's Joe versus Birdshaw on this track on Pyrexia?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Pyrexia. And whoever loses, whoever has the slower time, will be shaving their beards. Along the line for both these proudly bearded men.
You have the alpha version?
No.
Then we could play on the same leaderboard and make it short time, but they won't build a short time on that leaderboard.
So that means I might have to solo carry some of this car, some of this analysis, which is going to be tough. I rely on my boys, but if they've got a beef, they need to settle it. That's fine, all right? And when it's all said and done, they'll shake hands, and then one will shave the other. No, you'll shave yourselves. Or do you want to shave the other person? That would be pretty interesting.
That could be weird.
Yeah. You could give each other some mean mutton chops, right? Or accidentally nab an eyebrow, perhaps? I'm not sure. Basically, at this point, guys, I'm kind of talking to myself because my two colleagues are very much focused in on getting the best times that they can. Got Lorenzo and Nathan on screen. No one's put down a time yet. It is a 2-minute track, and so we're not even 2 minutes in yet. They couldn't have potentially finished a run yet. Is this our first 2-lapper of the day, guys?
Second.
Second, there we go, yeah.
And it's the...
last one of the event.
Yeah.
Last one of the event, nice. Good to mix it up. I think it's good to have the majority as those cheeky 1-lappers, but it's good to throw in a 2-lapper here and there to keep people on their toes. Well, oh, guys, we've got Battle of the Beard Cam.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. It's actually happening for real. Amazing stuff. Good ingenuity by our cameraman there to pick up that shot of the Battle of the Beards.
I'm not doing so hot.
You're not doing so hot. I can tell you, I am not.
Still waiting for some time. I mean, 3 minutes in, having seen what they have of the preview of Joe's demo, these guys are... It's going to take them, I think, longer than usual to get to grips with the map. And there we go. Our first 3 times go down. Roughly the same instance.
And I'm faster than all of them.
It's Scrubs, Zaki Boy, and Solmec. So, gentlemen, how long have you been growing your beards for?
Let's see. When did I shave last? Maybe like April 1st-ish timeline.
April 1st?
Yeah, I shaved mine in June, I think.
Oh, in June.
Yours has been a while.
Yeah.
Mine was March 1st. Yeah, I think around March 1st.
This is still puny.
Well, you know, I'm a
I'd love to
kinda
see
guy.
a baby-faced Berger. I can't imagine what it looks like.
Not gonna happen.
One of the guys who is competing at this event, who, unlike our colleagues on the desk, unlike my colleagues on the desk, does not have a beard, is our local dentist, Scrubs. Let's have a little look in to a chat with him.
My name's Josh Tice. My in-game name is YouTube_Scrubs. When I first started out, I just loved the game. I had so much fun. It was nice because you can take it with you anywhere, not like a console. You can go with the game anywhere and play it. And when I heard about cash games, then that's when I really just wanted to get really into it even more. Yeah, I made it to 3 World Championships. The first 2 I didn't do too good, but I feel a little more confident this year because I have a little bit different strategy. I won't give away completely, but we'll see if I do better. Hopefully make it to the second day.
If I'm not mistaken, lollipops are known as one of the most dangerous things for your teeth, and our dentist just wholeheartedly embracing the lollipop culture. So slightly ironic. During his interview there, he did say he's got a strategy and approach, some tricks up his sleeve, but not paid off so far. He is...
It's impossible for him to go to day 2.
It's important. There we go. The voice of reason, Joe, coming in. It's impossible for him to go to day 2. The only person not in contention right now. Unfortunate for Scrubs, but he will still, of course, try his best to put down a good time.
He also got here a week ago, and he's been making this trip worth it.
Yeah.
He's been enjoying the Swedish lifestyle.
Sweet life.
Yeah. So, you know, I think even coming in last, he's had a blast.
Sweet life. That's what it's all about,
Coming
right?
in last, he had a blast. You know.
Ah.
I like one-liners.
Freestyling
Mostly
already.
one-liners.
This track was clearly built by a sociopath.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'm not sure.
Anybody have a trimmer?
No, the method of shaving is actually going to be pulling from the root.
Oh, nice.
So you just pull your beard straight off.
Duct tape and yank.
No, no
Need a
duct tape,
lot
just
of
pure
duct tape.
hand to beard contact. So now we have just 4 of our competitors yet to put down at a time.
Oh,
I was about to say including Master 52,
What?
but as he
No way.
does,
And he's already beating
he
me.
jumps straight up.
So what's your time now? Have you set one?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that 205 in there.
Yep.
That counts.
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
no,
yes.
you spent hours on that.
And?
That doesn't count.
But so, what? So none of his times can count. It has to be.
It has to be live. Has to be
No,
whatever he does now.
Yeah, it has to be what you do now, Joe.
Yeah, but I can't delete my old time.
No, but you...
Well,
no.
We'll go on the honor principle.
You're trying to bend the rules of the beard game, and that's not okay.
Well, some of us don't want to get rid of it.
I don't know. You think I want to get rid of it? It's my pride and joy, man. I have a very poor life.
So Master is up 6 seconds ahead of Brugstart. Another time coming in. I think that was Lolo. Who's now sitting in third. I might be wrong about who set the time, but yeah, we only have 2 times yet to be put down. One is Helito and the other is GLS, I think.
I'm having trouble finishing a run.
2 South
Straight up.
Americans.
Oh.
Have you finished one yet?
No.
Guys, I want to see how I do as well, but I need to talk. I need to keep things rolling.
So we have...
Have either of you set a time right now?
No.
Okay, so that's not great. That's a bad start for both of you. Pyrexia. See the deserted town behind these guys. We will shortly be deserting the studio to potentially celebrate with some Gameldansk if Bergeron takes the W in the Battle of the Beards.
I have my own special little tactics.
Okay. Well, I'm wishing you both the best of luck. I'm not entirely sure who I want to see shaved more, honestly.
Oh, I forgot we have rockets.
What?
Yeah.
Rockets?
That could be fun.
What rockets? I would never use rockets.
Is that your strategy, to use rockets?
No. Well, yeah. You never said anything about rockets.
But you guys are using rockets?
I mean, sometimes.
Come on, man. Guys, you can't be rocketeering. We should have really substantiated the rule set for the Battle of the Beards before we let it go.
Oh, man.
Nathan trying a different line to his ghost here, and it is paying off.
Lolo's getting it.
Yeah,
Lolo, saying low.
Lolo improved his position to...
Get this? Can you get this all the way? Yeah, okay.
Into the top 8 in the last track, and now he's looking to
2 minutes
push even
flat.
harder. And in Lolo's interview, he did say...
Not get... You use rockets.
You can't prove that.
Guys,
actually.
No,
Yeah, I know.
no rockets, guys. No rockets.
Oh, man.
No rockets. And now we see a change in the leaderboard with Zach hitting 2:01. It's a very fast time. Just about 3 seconds ahead of Master 52. Oh no, Helito does have a time. So Helito has a time. So Lolo. Oh, it's Peralta and JLS that are yet to put down times. I did speak to Peralta as we were walking back into the studio, and he said that he is feeling a lot of pressure. So maybe the journey from the Philippines and wanting to show his worth, show his skills, is taken him off his game slightly, which we know is a classic thing in any sort of competitive sport, e-sport.
Well, he's still an exceptionally skilled player, but
Yeah.
he was never one of the favorites.
Yeah.
So I think he's done very well for himself.
Yep, he can get into that top 8, but he needs to get a strong result. If I'm remembering correctly. Nathan there putting down a time ahead of his ghosty boy. That gives him 2:11. And that will move him up into 5th, I think. Yes. Nathan Radar. Or Radar. That's what these guys need for the map. radar track.
You just can't not.
Dude, it's years. It's literally like 20 years of brain memory, right? Can't wipe that out. Top 2, everybody. This is Zach and the Master. Zach and the Master. So Master just. I can't remember who was in second just now, but yeah, Zach. We know Zach was in first. Yeah, zooming ahead here. I remember he was about 3 seconds ahead. No, a second ahead of second place. So yeah, we can imagine he'll finish about 20 meters ahead. Light casing there, loses a bit of speed. So some improvements can definitely be made.
Do you actually have a time, Birdshaw?
Oh, I'm about to get one, but it's gonna.
Yeah, mine's gonna be like 3 minutes.
Joe following his old tactic of making sure he puts the time down.
That's
it
what I'm
might
doing.
pay off.
I even crashed in here and I'm still
Ooh.
going.
Zach
Yeah,
with
so
the what is it? That's not a the what's it flip? The
Cutler flip?
Cutler flip?
was that the Cutler flip,
I
or
don't
was
know.
that just a massive what's it reverse? What's it called?
A massive.
I got a 226.3.
228. God.
Okay. Got to remember that because it's not going to
Reverse
save on my
scrub.
thing. 226.8.
228.70.
So you guys are within 2 seconds of each other.
On horrible, horrible times.
Still, it's a fierce competition.
Starting to get the flow. Feeling it.
I'm not.
Oh, Master 52 there. Really? Oh, and then he messes that up right there. Master could have a monstrous time if he doesn't make that mistake. Cased massively as he came into, I think it was the table, and that allowed Zach to get the best time. Taking a look at Master and Brakstad. And we can see even whilst that demo was playing of Zach versus the Master, it's Lolo that snuck into second place. Oh my God, Zach's time is Zach, guys, sub 2 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He's
It's a good time.
He's on a 158. 158.
I know Matt Cutler has a 157 on it. And again, he's a very, very good player with all the time in the world.
.30 minutes remaining on our clock. 30 minutes left for the positions to change. Our winners bracket is set, our top 4. But that middle 4, the losers bracket, can still be up for contention.
And it's a big one. Making it to day 2 is that's a big deal.
Absolutely.
Whose beard is going to make it to day 2?
That's the question. Oh man, I hit those whoops all the time. I'm calling hacks.
Hacks?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
hacking or something.
Got a good run here.
Last of the day, guys, round 6.
2:30.
Just kidding, I messed up.
Will we see the beard shaving live on stream, guys, or is it going to be a piece of content?
I think we could probably make it happen.
Yeah, I like that. Nicholas, production, I hope you hear that. The loser of the Battle of the Beards, Joe, is saying that we should try to make it happen live on stream. I asked him if it was possible, and he's down for it. So if production...
I forgot to slow down.
Yes, if whoever loses the Battle of the Beards, the beard will be shaved.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, well,
Yep, production have confirmed we can fit it in live at some point tomorrow, or at least that can be the plan.
Ben says that he's made a Battle of the Beards leaderboard. But
nice.
But you'd need to.
Hey, delete my time, Ben.
But you'd need to install the regular.
Me? I'm playing on the regular one.
All right.
But he needs to delete my old time, the 205, because that wasn't from live.
Well, Bragstad is looking to make a play here. He's taking a different line to his Ghost, and it's paying off right now. We'll have to see if that pans out over the 2 laps. But right now he is 20 meters ahead of his Ghost. James is also... Oh, there we go. I've jinxed him.
Did I get a 2? We got a,
James actually taking a different approach to his Ghost as well. Both of these riders trying something new.
But that's going to go as well, Joe. Now only I have a time.
Oh, Bragstad. Oh, yeah. That's not what you want, buddy. James still going strong, though. Case is slightly the A. He's lost a lot of time on that. Goes over the Vumpans.
Whoopans.
He clearly still believes he can make up this time.
Saying it won't upload slower times unless I reinstall. Which I don't have time for that, so I'm just going to have to beat this time.
Or just remember the time you set. And be truthful with each other, alright?
Never.
You're only lying to
I
yourself.
think... Let's just go with the honor system.
Yeah. Going into that hole with the right amount of
The honor
speed.
system. Like any great RPG game, Hours on the desk has an honor system. Bragstad looking good here. Looking very good. Very smooth. Considering he is currently in 5th position, any improvement is welcomed. If he's a second ahead, which right now it's looking like he is 2.5, he would potentially improve into 4th.
Banger going.
Cole, guys, has jumped up into 1st. He
What?
is at
Wow.
1 minute and 57 seconds.
Wow, and that's a good time.
And Zach is behind him by 7/10 of a second.
And that's exactly what Cole needed to secure his place tomorrow. So
He needs that first place, or he needs
no,
that-
he needs some points.
Yeah, he just
some
needs
good
points in general, yeah. And Peralta still yet to set a time.
Mess it up, Bergshaw. Don't. Don't. Ooh.
Come on, stretch it, baby. There we go. Okay. Taking the alt line.
I love the fact that we're able to play the game whilst doing the broadcast. I'm trying to imagine this in any other esports context, and it just doesn't work. It's just not possible.
Why did I make these loops like this?
Dude,
And we have
Bragstad.
a
Guys.
2:16.
Oh, no.
Point 2.
Bragstad just messed up really bad. Guys, Bragstad just messed up really badly. It's a
Oh.
tough loss that he's taken there, because he's currently at 2:05 in 6th position, and he was 100 meters ahead of his Ghost.
Wow.
So, and then he unfortunately, he crashed. So that's arguably like 5 seconds that he can make up, which would
something like that.
could even put him into 3rd.
Yeah.
3rd or 4th.
What'd you get?
2:16.288.
It's going to be close. I wish I had a timer at the top.
Yeah, I wish someone suggested a talkable run timer like years ago.
Yeah, would be nice.
I think I did. Multiple times.
Yeah.
Clear it.
Is there a reason why it's not been put in? Is it to keep some of the suspense whilst you're going?
That's mainly to keep the UI
Clean.
clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if this is even an improvement, but I'm just going to run it out.
I wonder what kind of times Tobias could put down on some of these tracks. The
Yeah, I
creator
don't know.
Of the series.
I'm actually not quite sure.
Does he have a time to still play quite a bit and keep skill.
215.
Oh, man. You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me.
215.3. You're looking at it yourself.
Oh, man.
Right now, the Battle of the Beards is going in favour of Joe. Oh, and I've spilt my coffee. Could I please get a tissue?
Uh-oh.
Not badly, guys. All right. No one at home needs to worry, and it's very, very it's not even lukewarm at this point. It's cold coffee, which is fine. I just pretend that I've got it from a cafe and I'm a hipster. It's fine.
Ben, can you send that on Slack? I don't have that link on Messenger on here.
Current leaderboard in the middle, so we can try to do some quick maths in the words of, geez, I've forgotten his name now. I mean, Michael Dapper.
Are you just going to make obscure references?
No,
one else
that is definitely.
Oh.
That is definitely not an obscure reference. Dude, how am I forgetting the name of his character that does the rap? You know, you guys must have seen the memes online. 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3 quick maths. Every day? No, okay, so just forget about that for a second. Anyway, leaderboard. I'm trying to do the quick. Yeah, my producer is still pointing out that Peralta doesn't have a time up yet, which he needs to get down.
I'm better than Peralta.
But if we look at the leaderboard, going back to my point, so yeah, Zach Bregstad. Oh, can we get the leaderboard back? I was just about to try and do some of the math for everybody at home. Yeah, Zach Bregstad, Zele, Master. They are set. They are good. Halito with his current position will be. No, let's look lower down. So who's lower down in the bracket that can potentially make a play here? Cole will secure his position in the current situation. Lolo, I think, would be okay. Peralta is kind of down out at this point.
Yeah.
JSL would still be out. Solmec and Scrub. Yeah, Scrub. Yeah, so as it stands, guys, with how things are going on Pyrexia, I don't think anything would change. I could be wrong. Please correct me in the chat if you've used your pen and paper to figure things out. But I don't think anything would change with the current standings on Pyrexia with regards to the overall leaderboard. So yeah, I think either we're going to see things stay as they are, or some big plays need to be made by certain individuals.
Yeah.
So actually now we're getting a chance to watch Peralta and see what exactly is happening. Maybe he's restart happy, or he's just not. He feels he's not putting down competitive times. Let's see. Got Peralta and Solmec on screen. Two of the guys facing elimination. Peralta, who said to me he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah, he did look very nervous this morning. I think he...
which is completely understandable, but it's a shame at the same time, you know, you're feeling like you're not showing your best performance. But nonetheless, he can still have a good trip, and he's competed. He's a top 12 player in the world.
That's just impressive in itself.
Exactly. Yeah, he's just feeling... Yeah, I think he's just feeling the pressure in general, and making sort of little errors that you wouldn't expect of guys at this level. And things that he wouldn't make at home, you know, mistakes he wouldn't make at home.
You can see right now he's just trying to set a time. Yeah. He already has a crash on this time.
Yeah.
All right. That was one too many. I can tell you he's not on the fast line in the start.
213.2.
What?
That's where I'm at.
What?
Bud, your beard's going to be gone, buddy. Yep.
I'm not sure I can do that, man. Oh, but
yeah, I got a 213.2.
Why? I quit. Bye, guys.
Is that it? Is that really it?
No, I quit everything.
Guys, the Battle of the Beards is officially over.
Winner.
Joe takes the W, and tomorrow we will see live on stream the stripping of the bird.
Yes, Cuddler, we have talked that this is Fever 2, also known as Pyrexia.
The plucking of the bird, even. The bird's feathers.
I don't want plucking.
I want to watch these last 18
ruffled.
minutes, see what we got here.
The shaving shall commence. Yeah, we've got 18 minutes left, guys. I'm just going to be quiet now. You guys can do your thing.
So Peralta, you guys were saying, is the one without a time. Are we correct here?
Yes.
Okay, this is perfect right here. He's hitting exactly what he needs to do. I just saw him look over midair. Is that correct? Not even focused. All right. Yeah, let's see. All right, can he? All right, don't restart. Keep it. You got to get the time in. All right, here we go. These downhill ones are brutal. Looking good. The key is here. Land. Ooh, okay. That's going to be nice.
Nice little back scrub
Yeah,
there.
he's still fine. He can get the speed back. Can he pull it together for lap 2? Nope.
Nope. So he's doing the long start. Were you doing the long and the short?
Nope, short start.
I was trying to do the short start for the first like 10 minutes, and then figures it wasn't doing it for me.
I mean, my best time on this track would be 8th place right now.
Yeah.
Granted, I made it and also spent a lot of time doing that, but it shows how hard this is.
Guys, considering this could be Peralta's last stand, why don't we take a look at a sit-down we had with him earlier today.
My name is Seth. People call me Seth, basically. I'm from the Philippines. My in-game name is Peralta. The first game when it came out, Mazda's Motocross 1, it was actually my dad who started playing it. And then what he'd do was he'd set his time, and then he'd tell me to beat his time. And then I don't know, it just began it like that. And it was a father and son thing for us, and it still is right now. But yeah, it kind of took off for me in the second installment.
Super cool. It's a family affair for Peralta and his dad. That's what got him into the game, competing with his father. Much akin to the relationship between Joe and Birdshaw on the desk.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, actually, Peralta has a little brother, Sean, and he's blindingly fast as well.
I mean, I guess if we're going off of how long it took for all 12 players to set a time on all the tracks today, this would say that this is the hardest track. We're 30 minutes in, and we only have 11 times on the board.
Yeah, it is truly a nightmare.
I think that the 2 laps and the length of each lap is kind of what gives it the difficulty. Also, the whoops are pretty brutal, and so is...
I've never seen anything like those whoops.
Those downhill ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. The speed control is... This track's all about speed control. You can see on the left he overshot it. He's got a time.
I think he finally set a time.
He's got a time, though.
Let's see.
But yeah, this track's a lot of speed control. Ooh, that right time's looking real soft.
2:07.
Yep, flip it over. Good. Flip it and reverse it.
Beating scrubs. And
This is lap 1 or 2? Lap 2, here we come. It's looking good. Got to slow down here a little bit. Yep, good. Scrub it.
Good.
Yeah, you're good. All right. Right here is where the speed control comes into play. You got to let off the gas a little bit. You got to float it. Ooh, he's going for that.
Wow.
Little tap, little tippity tap. Made it. Making it look easy. He's really making it look easy right now.
Yeah, really.
Got a wheelie out of this. I don't think he's going to make the long shot. Nope. Nope. But he's still... Ooh, no, he cased up there. If he wouldn't have cased that, he might have been fine.
But he's like 6
Still
seconds.
way ahead of his
5 seconds.
ghost.
Yeah, he was...
3. He lost a lot of time there.
Struggling now. Still ahead,
Should
though.
pop him up. If he can get through the whoops, nice. Then
The footbands.
the bounce. That's the tricky one. You got to bounce over those.
Now he's only about a second ahead. Oh, yeah.
Oh, those ones downhill are just brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just insane.
I mean, that's an improvement.
Yeah, he
Oh.
might improve by a couple seconds there.
3, I think.
Well, 5?
Yeah, around 3
Oh.
seconds.
Nice.
Okay.
With... I would love to see the overall leaderboard again. With Helito falling to 10th. I don't think it changes anything, but I'm curious.
Can one of the Turborilla guys up there slack me the overall leaderboard graphics so we can have it at the desk?
We've got it on screen right now. No, so Helito's actually in 5th, so it doesn't really change much unless Peralta can... no, so basically right now we just have to keep an eye on if Peralta or JSL or Solmec finish in what, like 1st to 5th or something. They need to do that to, and then the guys 5th to 8th need to really drop down.
And Lolo is sitting very, very decently right now. But JSL's actually above him. It's not enough.
If Peralta can pass Lolo, that's kind of what we need to look for.
Yeah, there we go.
If Peralta or JSL pass Lolo, then
we have
JSL
JSL past Lolo already, but only by 1 spot.
Not enough, I don't think.
That's not enough.
Yeah, so definitely, and it's definitely going to be an intense last 10 minutes. Glad to see that the point system and the competitive nature of our players that have travelled here is giving us a close, tight show at the end of day 1. Solian Peralta. I wonder where he got that name from, Peralta. Maybe it is from Brooklyn Nine-Nine if it's nothing to do with his real name.
I'm thinking
maybe
it's Seth.
I think it's his name, isn't it?
No, his name was Seth Ponton, it said on the graphic, unless that's wrong.
Well,
I would love to ask him if it's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, I think it's. I think it precedes that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lolo definitely in a good spot here in 6th. If he can keep that up, he will make his dream come true of ensuring he's top 10 at least, and make it through to tomorrow. But if Peralta has a steamer, everything flips around.
Yeah.
See what Scrubs can put together here. He's in last place right now. Let's figure out where he's going wrong.
Online. A lot of restarting for Scrubs. I think he should focus more on just improving his time down the track. It's not going to be the few hundreds that he's going to save on the start that's going to save anything.
Right here. Oh. You got to land in that pocket to get full speed to come out, hit the triple.
Yeah.
Hit the trips.
Trip.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh, losing speed. He can take the alt line, but he can't take the fast line. Nah, restart. It's garbage. I need to be a coach. One of these guys need to hire me as their coach, and I get to at least 42%.
42.
Yeah.
All right.
You can improve performance by 42%.
No, he takes 42% as a
42, interesting number.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could really help coach him along, tell him when to restart.
Yeah.
All those
42.
things.
And of that 42%, I'll take 50%.
I think that's my
as always.
exact income tax.
Yeah.
Mrs. Psycho out there saying, I don't understand how Scrubs and Zilly can play with their phones so close to their face. I don't know either.
Yeah.
That's because they eat their peas, Mofet.
They do play extra close.
He's even squinting. Scrubs. Did I hear Scrubs correctly? Did he say that he liked to lay down on his back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds anything but relaxing.
Yeah,
Well,
it sounds terrible.
I think he spends the majority of his day treating and helping people that are lying on their backs.
That
you know?
went another way
No.
than what I imagined.
No, come on. I mean that it's probably part within his nature. He sees people lying down all the time as he's doing their teeth or whatever. Maybe that's where he gets his
that's what we're
inspiration.
talking
Yeah,
about.
maybe that's where he gets his inspiration from. You guys have really dirty minds.
Well, I mean,
right?
if you knew the history of... Well,
Of what?
we won't talk about it.
Well, no, you guys specifically said before this final track that one of your friends had said to you guys that they think you're being too PC. So
Yeah.
if it's an un-PC story, rip it out.
I mean,
Now's the
I mean,
time.
Scrubs likes to lay down on, you know.
Yeah. He likes to
Bring me in on the meme, guys.
lay people down.
What?
Let's just say he's a ladies' man.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was referring to his rather...
I didn't realize we were talking about his profession.
I was talking about his very honourable professional career, okay? Guys, you people took it in a different direction.
Yep, I know. We're terrible and professional. And
Yeah.
fine.
Helito and Scrubs. Helito's on his second lap. In a decent position, almost 20 meters. Yeah, 20 meters ahead of his ghosty
looking
boy.
good. Nice scrub drop up here.
But he needs
the
more
tap.
For him
Right
to
here.
catch up with, let's say, for instance, first place.
Oh, he's looking good. No, he's got perfect speed coming into
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah. Good triple. Got to get the whoops cleanly.
It could have been worse.
Wheelie, 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 wheelie. I think he can hit it. I think he can stretch it. Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Tapped that. Oof. Sometimes I forget to tap that, and then it screws you all up. Yeah, this is going to be nice. But you could die easily on these last two sets of whoops.
Oh,
Right there. That'll slow you down.
Still a good time. If you can keep it together.
Nice.
Oh.
Does a bit of a flip to keep up some momentum.
Still
That'll
up
be
by
good.
3
It's going
seconds.
to be good.
Nice
Right.
round by
Wow.
Helito.
Where'd he go?
Was in 10th, and he is now in 8th.
Yeah. Took off 3 seconds. Not a bad run.
Breaks the 2-minute boundary.
Just
Very nice by him.
6 minutes to go now.
Yeah. Lolo's now dropped into 10.
Ooh, that is not what he needed.
And Peralta's in 6th.
Yep,
That would mean they flip,
I think
right?
they flip, yeah.
Oh.
Stockholm is gonna feel that.
Oh. And we'll be out with him to enjoy part of it.
Yeah, of course. That's him on the left. Let's see what he can do.
Yes. That's so exciting, guys. 6 minutes left. Peralta now in 6th on the leaderboard and Lolo in 10th, which means, yes, if we're remembering correctly, on the overall leaderboard, they were the ones in 8th and 9th position, Lolo and Peralta respectively. And so with that change on this track, they would flip, and that would mean Lolo would get eliminated, Peralta stays in. Let's see if they can hold on. Let's see if Peralta can stay. Yeah, let's see if Peralta can hold on to this lead.
But he has 4 points.
Yeah, no, that I think it's enough if he's in 6th, right?
enough.
It's more
It's
than enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be very big for Peralta, especially since he's been talking about feeling the pressure. Lolo, he's not going to be aware of that. We have the hindsight. We can see the leaderboards and the scores. He needs to put the gas on and gain about 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah. Oof, that's the battle we need to watch. Lolo versus Peralta. 5 minutes remaining now. They're in the final stretches of day 1. Round 6, last of the day.
Chat's cheering on Lolo.
The thing is, if Lolo does go out, he just wants to be at least in top 10. Remember, that's what he said in his interview. But, of course, if he can, he wants to stay in the top 8. But with how it stands, Peralta is stealing that away from him. And
Nice.
with this being a 2-lapper, a 2-minute track,
Not much time left.
not much
No.
time left.
Super long. It's 2 full runs now.
Got a good time here. We'll see how he does on lap 2. I think he can pass his old time.
It's all about not screwing up on this track.
I would say it's about like that on every track.
Yeah, but this one, it's a marathon.
Ah!
Oh,
Head first into the whoop-ons.
The Vupans.
Not quite the strategy you want.
No, you don't want to take those Vupans head on. You want to take them steadily, carefully, caress them.
Some people are requesting that we fill the trophy with Birdshaw's beard.
Oh, that's disgusting
That's nasty.
and amazing.
That's
Okay. He's getting the hang of it. I just think if he had like 5 more minutes.
yeah. It's always like that. Just
true.
5 more minutes.
Back, Bragstad, Master, top 3, Zelly 4. I mean, that's the top 4 overall. We got the top 4 of this track. They're so consistent every time. But tomorrow's all 1v1, so, you know, the 4 of them can't stay top 4 forever. Someone's going to the loser bracket. Got about 30 seconds until they'll be on their last. Well, I guess since now they can play after the buzzer.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Got
matter.
a full lap and another.
Indeed,
Taste a
a
little.
good point to raise, guys, with 2 minutes remaining on what is effectively a 2-minute track. But remember, everybody at home, we do let them finish the runs that they have started after the timer has run out. So let's say they restart with 5 seconds left, they have a chance to finish that run. But it's crunch time now. This is it. We move into the closing segment of this final track of the day, Pyrexia. It's certainly been a challenge for all of our competitors. It took a very long time, for instance, for Peralta to put down his time. He was frustrated, he was struggling, but then he did it and he moved straight up into that, no, not straight away, but he eventually moved up into that 6th position. And that has put a lot of pressure on Lolo in 10th now. The battle is between those two to see who is the 8th placing person that gets through into the losers bracket. Bottom 4 get eliminated. 1 minute now left on the clock.
I'm being told that we have a big giveaway for tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in. Giving away something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his beard shavings.
All right.
But
Oh God, I can't think of a worse gift to receive, especially in the heat of summer, and you get just a bag of beard hair.
I think some people might really like that.
Yeah. I think a bag full of live wasps was.
With beard hair.
Oh.
Then you've
Now
got the
with
Hairy wasps.
hairy wasp. But when they burst out of the envelope, because they'd be disguised in the envelope, then the hair would spray everywhere and be like a cloud of killer wasps and beard hair.
15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds.
Not entirely sure what that sound effect was. Maybe the wings of the wasps flying and the beard. I'd love to see that in real-time slow motion, just
too.
like the Matrix.
Yeah.
360. That would be
No more restarts.
fantastic. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, no more restarts. If you've started a run, this will be your final opportunity.
Lolo's got a run going, though, left
and
side.
He does. Lolo has a run. He needs to make it count.
Oh,
Bummer.
Well, quite the scenes at the end of day 1 here. Looking behind us at our players, our competitors. They look like they've put in some hard work. Some looking satisfied, others not so much. Soon enough, we'll see exactly who has made it through to the top 8, both the winners bracket and losers bracket, that will be competing at the Mad Skills Motocross World Championship 2019 Championship Sunday. Helito there, sigh of relief. JSL still on his run, but he's not happy with it.
No, he's done now.
Unsatisfied. Players gathering around now. Lolo coming over. Peralta.
11
The
seconds
crew
spread
assembling.
here.
They want to see what has happened. They want to see all 12 of them going at it and exactly where they end up. Everyone's looking at our iPad to see the exact times. And now on screen we'll see that all 12 of our guys facing off against each other.
For line option.
How did you all find that track? Tough?
That's probably one of my favorites.
One of your favorites, Zach? Fun, says Cole.
Do you guys feel that it lived up to the Fever name?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Those were some nasty ones.
That's a resounding yes. Hopefully nobody will be having fever dreams tonight. No nightmares. But who knows, after a day of slogging through monstrous Joe creations and other fantastical maps that we've seen.
The whoops are really, whoa.
Oof.
Watching.
You might not be able to hear it at home, guys, but it's really interesting that when the riders hear, or sorry, when they see their competitors do something a bit different to them, or maybe something they missed, there's always like an
I should have done that.
Just smooth, you know. Right line, smooth, executed. Nice little tap there.
That's a good time right there.
I think his first lap going down to downhill whoops is where he took that lead. Hit a good little right there. 'Cause a lot of guys are popping up high on those.
Wow.
Controlled finish. Very nice.
Zach.
Very nice, Zach.
One.
Do any of you guys have an idea of the final placings? Anybody been able to do the math? Well, we can see your times for Pyrexia on screen. It was Zach that finished out on top, and Z8 and Bregstad. You can see the rest. And what does that mean for the overall competition? Who will be in the top 4? Who will be in the losers bracket? Who has been eliminated?
Probably mathing it out
We're
right
waiting for... I thought I'd set up a really nice link there to that final bracket. Not quite. Instead, we've got Lolo with us on the desk.
Gentlemen,
Great to see you, sir.
Gentlemen.
How are you doing?
You know, probably terrible after that.
Yeah.
We had it beat a few times.
You were up
and,
there. You were like in 5th, 6th for almost the whole race.
Joe, we don't need to talk about this right now.
Well, we do. That's literally what we have to do. Like, how was that final track for you?
The uphill whoops that ate me every time. Everything else I had dialed, but I had myself off the screen multiple times and didn't happen.
Yeah, we're about to get your demo up on screen so you can talk us through it. Maybe the bits you like, the bits that you struggled with.
I only had one complete run where I didn't crash.
Really?
Yeah. My other time where I was in 5th and 6th, I had a crash in there.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. So even on that run, your actual time, you could have... how much time do you think you lost? A few seconds?
Yeah, I think
It depends on where the crashes are.
Did I crash?
So far, that looks good. Nice there. Perfect.
As the end whoops, the one's going up the hill.
Got the tap. Triple. Triple, triple, up onto the whoop line.
Yeah, these things right here.
Yeah, they pop you up if you hit them wrong, like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you made it.
That wasn't too bad,
Nice
though.
wheel bounce.
The only time I struggled was on those uphill ones. And then I had the wrong line coming in lap 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's different ways to do it, but let's see what you did. Because right here, you would want to slow up a little bit. Yeah, that way's fine, too. And then you can dip down there. Yeah, that's the way I do it.
I was just trying to put in times. I know there's multiple lines, but so many places to make up time.
I would be happy with this run, but
Final scores are being tallied, by the way, guys.
good thing we had a 2-minute track, so while we're watching this, they have time to...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm all track to Lolo.
Yeah, so right there is where...
Yeah, I messed up that line. Yeah, I had myself off the screen 20, 30 meters and just choked. Didn't give her the beans.
This jumps you
Hey,
right
man.
into the whoops.
You
which
gave
is no
as many
fun.
beans as you could, bro. Don't be too hard
Ooh,
on
that was
yourself.
actually not
Wow,
bad.
that's a nice save there.
Yeah. That was not too bad.
Oh my god, jeez. Oh.
Wow.
Nice one. Not what you wanted, but nice to see.
Not a bad run. Here.
Yeah,
Here's what it
so, Lolo, give me a rundown of your day. How's it been, the 6 tracks, and just the experience of coming back to the studio?
Coming back to the studio, it's awesome being here. It's so much fun being here, but 6 hours playing takes it out of you at the end.
Yeah.
It's hard to focus and stay on track, but
Yeah. And so what did you get up to last night?
I don't think it's appropriate live for the air here, but me and a couple of G-Loot guys went out and got back in around 5 o'clock.
Okay, cool. Lolo is a party boy. He likes to have a good time. You know, these guys are all here to compete, but at the end of the day, you want to experience the city and, you know, enjoy the trip, right?
Yeah, that's the way I see it. I mean, being here is already a win to me. You know,
Good.
coming across the world for free is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's its own game, so.
And what's it like to know that out of the 60,000 people plus that competed, be in this World Championship, you're one of, like, the top 12?
Doesn't seem real still. I feel like I'm not that good, you know. How do you go so fast? Just do a wheelie, I don't know. Just play.
Yeah, during the progression of you learning the game and playing it, have you ever thought about that, how you got better? Was it just time, or did you ever sort of like look at other people's techniques and stuff? Like
2 years ago, I shattered my leg, and I had to sit on the couch for 2 months. I played every day, all day for 2 months.
Okay.
And after that, kind of got to the next step.
Nice.
So, break your leg.
Wicked. Joe, Virtual, any questions for Lolo?
So 6 hours kind of takes it out of you. You had a late night last night, so I'm just guessing after here, you're just going straight to the hotel, sleep it off?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Figured, yeah. True Lolo style.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Definitely
to bed.
true. Definitely true. Virtual.
Well, what did I tell you just before we started here?
What did I tell you? I said 9th place, didn't I?
Oh, I said don't suck.
I didn't get last. Top 10 was the goal. That's 10th place right there, Birdie.
Did we get? Yeah, that's not the overall though.
Oh, I got 9th. I know I did. I
And-
think Peralta was behind me.
Talking about that, we do have the overall leaderboard ready.
See?
Wow.
And there we have it. Peralta managed to steal it away from you, Lolo, just by 3 points. He got into, I think it was 6th position, right? Yeah, and you dropped down into 10th. That was like the crucial battle we were watching. We were trying to not say it too loud, but it was basically between you two guys in the last sort of 10 minutes of who would get into that losers bracket. Unfortunately for you, it's Peralta that stole it away. Zach, Bragstad, Zeli, Master 52 will be going into the winners bracket. The losers bracket will be Cole, Halito, Nathan, and Peralta. Commiserations to the rest of the guys that competed and will be exiting the tournament. That is our bracket for tomorrow. We have 6 rounds, but this time it's versus mode, correct?
Yeah, 1v1.
1v1, baby.
Oh, so they play each other's ghosts, not their own?
No, they still play their own, but they're only against. Their time
just
only
like
counts
last-
against
just like
one other
last year.
person. Yep.
Okay.
Lolo, I have been asked to ask you, would you like to join us on the analyst desk tomorrow at any
I'm
time?
going to be here all day tomorrow.
Perfect. Well, we can get you on the desk. It's always good to have one of the pro opinions, so to speak, and running us through things. We've got Joe and Birdshaw, who are more behind the scenes builders, and then me, I'm just a host. You guys have the technical knowledge, and you're playing at here, so we'd love to have you on the desk.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take Birdshaw's job.
Oh, I've got
problem,
another
man.
suggestion as well. Maybe Lolo can shave the beard.
Or rip it out.
Did you hear about this? They had a battle of the beards on the desk, where they were competing on Pyrexia at the same time, and whoever lost would have to get their beard shaved. So if you'd like,
Give me the razor. I'm in.
Birdshaw, who lost, who's been
I'm
ribbing
in.
you the whole time, you can shave his beard
Yeah,
off.
he deserves it.
Yeah, I probably
He's
do.
only half a man anyway, so.
Nice. Well, commiserations, Lolo. Overall thoughts on the experience?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, hopefully we do good again and we can make it again. But yeah, being over here is sweet.
Good to see you, and I'm sure I'll see you in the hotel sound asleep tonight, right?
Yeah, I got to go find a Supercross race and stay in the hotel.
Yeah.
So, take care, gentlemen.
There we go. All right. Thank you very much to all of you at home. Thank you to Joe and Birdshaw. We'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. CEST. It's going to be Championship Sunday of the Mad Skills Motocross World Championship 2019.